This is Buy, Hold, Sell, powered by Better.
Hello SuperCoaches, plenty of injuries and suspensions to deal with this week. Let's do buy, hold and sell. Jacob Kiraz, I feel, is an absolute must. The only issue surrounding him is that he could play Origin if there is an injury to that Blues backline. But I think that him and Herbie Farnworth are absolute musts for SuperCoach this year at centre wing. Speaking of centre wing, Josiah Karapani is a really good cheapie for this week. I wasn't that keen on him at the start of the week, but news came through today that he has signed a 2-year deal at the Broncos, so he's going to stay at the club. Plus, Selwyn Cobbo is being shopped around, so the job security there is pretty good. Plus, he scored 4 tries in 2 games, and that left wing spot at the Broncos is absolutely red hot. On to Harry Grant. It's a little bit of a strange one, this, because a lot of people are without a hooker this week, with Riley Smith and Sandon Smith both out. So Harry Grant is popular. For me, though, I'll be waiting until round 20-21. I think Grant is the best guy to end the season with, but I think you're jumping the gun by getting on this week. Now to the holds. Tino for Asmawali is being sold by a lot of people. He's struggling with that sternum injury, but I think the time to sell was a couple of weeks ago when we heard that he was carrying that injury into Origin. If you've stuck with him, I think you have to stick with him for a little bit longer. On to the sells. Fletcher Sharp, the poor bloke, has a ruptured spleen and lacerated kidney. That sounds extremely painful and he's out for a while, so he is the most popular sell of the week. Jack Bostock, the second most purchased player last week, went down with an ACL, so you're going to have to get rid of him. Hamoli Olakau'atu, a lot of people are only getting around to selling this week after that shoulder injury. He won't play until at least round 21, so he is a definite sell. And then finally, this is a little bit controversial, I'd say, but Sandon Smith, out this week with the bye. He's also carrying a knee injury. Plus, they have Sam Walker coming back into that team in around 2, maybe 3 weeks. So for me, I think Sandon Smith, as good as he has been in a rough position this year at hooker, is a sell for SuperCoach.